It's been a fun start to the season for the Aggie men's basketball team. Texas A&M is off to a 6-1 start and is ranked in the top 25 for the first time since 2011. Following a mostly successful trip to the Bahamas last week where they won 2 of 3 games, the Aggies returned home tonight to take on Florida Gulf Coast. A win over the Eagles would give A&M its best start to a season in 3 years. First half, we've seen a lot of this so far from Tony Trocha Morelos. The big man sinks a 3 to give A&M a 6-point advantage in the first half. 7 to play before halftime. Anthony Collins with the swipe and then the layup at the other end. Nice pickup for the Aggies. This guy, he's been fantastic so far this year. Later in the first, A&M pushing it up. Jalen Jones gets in on the act. 22 points tonight for the senior. 19 of those coming in the first half. A&M up by 10 at the break. To the second half, that's a bucket by Tyler Davis on the jam. Him and Daniel House didn't start tonight. Billy Kennedy said after the game the reason for that was practice performance. That was Daniel House rattling home a jumper there. He finished with 15 points on the night. A&M goes on to win 75-65. The Aggies improved to 7-1 for the first time in 3 years. Here's what Billy Kennedy had to say after the game.
It wasn't a slouch team we were playing. That team will compete to win their league. So we did some good things. We just didn't have it revved up, I thought, with the energy on both ends of the floor. And then you start a different lineup. It's an adjustment, and guys get out of their flow. And you would hope you could handle that well, but we didn't handle it the best we could possibly do it. But hopefully this will help us down the road.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think the Aggies lost the game tonight, but that just speaks to the high expectations Billy Kennedy and the team have for themselves this year. Next up, the Aggies play at Arizona State this Saturday. Both of those teams met last season at Reed Arena, with the Aggies winning 72-71. Tip-off this Saturday, scheduled for 9:30. You can watch the game on ESPN2.